Thank you all for making time for yourself to come here on a Tuesday afternoon-ish, evening-ish, early evening. I'm eternally grateful that you made the choice to come to your mat to do this practice for you, for your body, for your mind, for the people that you are around all the time, some of the time. So thank you for coming. We have 60 minutes together and we're going to get right into it. We're going to move through the stuff, we're going to do the thing, and we're going to sweat probably, so don't be scared. It'll be okay. Child's pose. We'll just get right into it. Get right on into it. So take these first few breaths now that you are in a quote-unquote yoga pose. Set your mind. Set your mind right there on the floor where your forehead is on the floor. And begin your Ujjayi breath. Since this isn't a heated class per se, it's up to you to build your inner fire. And you build your inner fire with your Ujjayi breath, and you're hugging in. You're hugging in. You hug in from the periphery, your skin. You hug skin to muscle to bone. Even here in your child's pose, you can squeeze into center line. Pull the pit of your belly in, pull it in towards your spine. Press all of your finger pads down onto the earth and squeeze your forearms together. Light up your forearms, maybe your elbows lift. Big Ujjayi breath. Breathe for your neighbor. Breathe for the people driving by outside. Send your breath out to them because they need it. Downward facing dog. So recently we've been trying to catch a raccoon. We've been trying to catch a raccoon in one of those catch and release traps because this raccoon likes to play with our goldfish and leave them dead. Yeah, but see, the thing is that we keep catching an opossum. And we keep catching the possum, and the poor possum, when we open up the side of the trap, he doesn't realize that he's free. He doesn't realize that the door is open and he is free to go. And I was like, there's a lot of people that are like that. I've been like that, where you live your life on rails, and you can't imagine any other way of being because he's been in the cage for 3 hours, so he's always going to be in the cage, right? He's resigned himself. So that when we set ourselves free, or somebody else, or something happens and like the situation's different, the critical skills that you learn here on the mat, the noticing the sensations, checking in with your body, that's how you realize that you're not in a trap, that the door is open. The door was always open. But it's easy to get so busy in the to-do, in the here, and the now, and the yesterday, and the today, and the tomorrow, that you lose sight of what's actually happening. Walk your feet to your hands for ragdoll pose. So I encourage and invite you to notice right here in this very moment what is actually happening. You're stretching your toes out on the mat. You're hugging your outer shins in. You're pulling the pit of your belly in towards your spine as you let your head be heavy. Yeah, you're in a forward fold. As you press down through your heels, it activates your hamstrings. Maybe your thighs start to burn. But that's all that's actually happening. The physicalness of this practice can be a tool to get you out of your head. As I know that when I'm in a physical practice, a physical yoga practice, the voice in my head gets quiet. And I'm tuned in to where my fingers are, where my toes are. Come back to your breath. Catch your hips with your hands, squeeze into spine line. Long, straight spine, come up to standing. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Hands at heart center, drishti out here. Inhale, reach up, look up, long through your side body, laser fingers towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, create a long straight spine. Plant your hands on the mat and come to high plank. Pull the pit of your belly in and up again. Hips in line with your shoulders, pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Lower halfway down for low plank. Squeeze elbows in towards center. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Thighs lift, soft elbows, soft elbows. Yes. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. 3 breaths. Critical observation skills right here on your mat. Listening for the sound of your own breath. Rooting down through your first finger and thumb knuckle on your mat. One more big breath here. Breathe it all in. Bend your knees low. Look to your thumbs like a tiger crouch. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, get big. Forward fold, empty right back out. Halfway lift, long spine, zip it together. Hands to the mat, high plank. Low plank. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, hips high. 3 breaths. Spread your fingers wide. And imagine you were gripping your mat like 2 basketballs or 2 giant pickle jars. Really send your energy into your finger pads. Breath in, breath out. Breath in. As you exhale everything out, look towards your thumbs. Bend your knees low, top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, go back. Exhale, right back down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, take a breath in. Downward facing dog, send it away. 3 breaths. Even here, you can squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your forearms together. Bend your knees, tiger crouch, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Big toes come to touch, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit deep, squeeze. And then look down. Can you see all of your toes? If not, send your hips further towards the back of your mat. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. 1 more breath. Sit 2 inches deeper. Breath in. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to the mat, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, take all the oxygen in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Right foot steps forward, warrior 1. Big, long step. Stack front knee over front ankle. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Bring your left foot a little bit wider. Give your hips some space. Yeah, give your hips some space. Squeeze inner thighs in. Stack front knee over front ankle. Breath. Inhale, reach up. Look between your hands. See the ceiling. Hands to the mat. High plank. To low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Big step right next to your left thumb. Root down. Back heel plants, rise up. Track your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Take a longer stance. Take a longer stance. Wiggle your front foot out further so your knee is not past your ankle. Yeah, stack front knee right over. Yeah. Press your knee towards your pinky toe. Pull your bottom ribs in. Reach your hands high towards the sky. See the ceiling. Lift your heart. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Fill up. Empty out. Again, breathe in, bend your knees, top of your mat, hop, skip, float, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit, squeeze, forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, breath in, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Move with your breath. Step, root down. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Root down, rise up, breathe in. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Big breath in your upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, let it go. Full breath in, full breath out. Again, breathe in and empty. That one's stretching, it's fighting you. Yeah. Take a breath. Bend your knees, look to your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, squeeze in, sit deep. Deeper than you did before. Breath in. Sit low. One more. Forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, full breath in, thighs lift, knees lift, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Extend your right leg strong and straight behind you. Look back, see your toes, point them straight down towards the earth. Yeah, press out through your heel. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Yeah. Now, right here, bend your knee. Stack your hips. Come up onto the tippy toes, flip your dog. Both feet come down to the earth, root down through your heels, reach your fingers towards the fireplace, breath in. Side plank, right hand center of your mat, roll over, right hand, right pinky toe edge, press down through the bottom foot to lift your top foot. See your top thumb. Shift your left hip more towards Nebraska, yes. Downward facing dog, let it go. Take a breath in, empty out. Lift your left leg strong and straight, press out through your heel. Bend your knees, stack your hips, flip your dog. Both feet face 12 o'clock, reach, lift your heart. Maybe the floor is there for you for full wheel, maybe someday. Side plank, left hand center of your mat, roll over, press down. Root down to rise up. Your left foot, yeah, press that pinky toe edge down to fly your top foot high. Spread your top hand, downward facing dog, let it go. Yeah, big breath in. Make some noise. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Crescent lunge. Stack your heel high up over your tippy toes at the back of your mat. And can you take such a long crescent lunge that your hip is in line with your front knee and your front thigh is parallel with the earth? What would that take? A really long stance. So keep wiggling your front foot out farther, squeezing your inner thighs in. Reach your fingers straight up towards the sky. Now pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Hands to heart center. Revolve your crescent lunge towards the chakra wall. Squeeze inner thighs in. Open your wings. Left fingers down, right fingers reach. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Warrior two, peel it open. Yeah. Set your gaze over your front middle finger. Stack front knee over front ankle. Press knee towards pinky toe. Yeah. Bottom ribs in. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breath, breath, breath. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth, yogi's choice. Fingers to brick, but keep stacking that front knee over that front ankle. Radiating your top hand, pulling your right hip under. Press the crown of your head towards the fireplace. Take a big breath here. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Pull your heart towards the fireplace as you breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Long stance. Wiggle that front foot forward. Get big on your mat. Take up space. Can you stack your back heel high over your toes? Press your hamstring towards the sky. Can you bring your pelvis lower? Maybe you take a longer stance. Maybe you wiggle forward a little more. Try it on. Try it on. Hands to heart center. Revolve your crescent lunge to Nebraska. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Squeezing in, squeeze your inner thighs in, root down through the big toe mound of your left foot. Root down. Send your right hamstring towards the sky. Fire it up. Warrior two. Open. Open up. And take a longer stance. And front heel in line with the back arch of your left foot. Yeah, right foot, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, stack shoulders over hips. Yeah, gaze out over your front middle finger and then shoulders down away from your ears. Radiate out your fingertips. Imagine you're sending energy out every fingernail. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, left side. Forearm to thigh or fingers to the earth. If your fingers are to the earth, press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. One long line of energy. Top hand reaches towards the fireplace. Keep pressing your shin towards the fireplace. Really get into your front thigh here. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, full breath in. Downward facing dog, empty out. Take a breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Sit deep, hands to heart center. Chair twist towards the chakra wall, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Bring your hips lower than your heart. Sit low. Open your wings, left fingers down, right fingers reach. Take a big breath right here. Stay for the exhale, sit deeper. Yeah, take another breath. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, take a breath in. Forward fold, let it go. Chair pose, squeeze in, sit deep. Hands to heart center. Chair twist towards Nebraska. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Open your wings right away. Go right for it. Go for the gold. Take a breath. Stay for the exhale. You've got this. Take another breath in. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, let it go. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Pull your elbows east and west to bring your chest down towards your thighs. So bend your knees a lot. Bring your chest down towards your thighs. Yes. Now press your tailbone up towards the sky. So press into my hand. Yeah. Root down through your heels. Press your sits bones high. Let your head be heavy. Engage your hamstrings. Root down through your heels. Breathe. Release your big toes. Take palms to toes, forward fold. So stand on your hands. Bring your toes all the way up to your wrist creases. That probably means that you bend your hands a lot, bend your knees a lot. Bend your knees a lot. Breathe. Release gorilla pose. Set up for crow pose. Hands underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread wide. Knees to the backs of your triceps. Chin out of your chest. Belly button pulls to your spine. Shift your weight forward. Lift your sits bones towards the sky. Squeeze your feet in towards the center of your mat. Breathe. Breathe. Low plank. Shoot it back. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Big breath in. Let it go. Walk your feet to your hands at the front of your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Long, straight spine, come up to stand. Find your drishti spot on the wall, a spot that's not moving, that you are going to melt a hole in it with your gaze. Eagle pose, right thigh comes up and over. Left foot roots into the earth, soft knee, get into the muscles of your leg. Hug, skin to muscle to bone. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Right arm comes up and under. Maybe you take the full eagle bind. Maybe you just clasp shoulders. Pull into center as you squeeze. Squeeze into center line. Squeeze. Squeeze. And switch sides. Switch sides. Be intentional about creating the physical foundation of this pose. Everything is squeezing into center line. Elbows are in line with shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Switch sides. Right thigh up and over. Maybe you take the full wrap, but keep your hips like headlights facing the fireplace. Maybe that means that you don't wrap. Maybe that means your right toe is used as a kickstand. Switch sides. Everything squeezes into center. Where does the breath go? Where is the breath? Come back to the breath. Come back to the breath. Everything's fired up. Everything's squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Come back to standing. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take the strap in your right hand. Have your bricks handy somewhere up at the front of your mat, because we will get to half moon and you will want to have a brick. You will want to have a brick. Okay. Take the strap under the toe ball mound of your right foot. Set your drishti. Find your spot. Pull your right knee into your chest. Root down through the sole of your left foot. Kick your foot towards the fireplace. Pull your right shoulder back into its socket as you get tall. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, shoulder blades pull together. Kick your foot towards the chakra wall. Extend your left arm a little, a lot. Cactus your arm, whatever you've got to do. Pull into center. See your left thumb. Pull into center and spread out through your left hand, your right foot. Breathe. Breathe. Come back to center. Kick your foot towards the fireplace. Drop the strap. Reach your fingers high. Airplane pose. Arms back by your sides. Right toes point straight down towards the mat. Drop your right hip. Work, yes. Drop your right hip. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the earth or that brick. Stack your hips. Stack your hips. Root down through your standing foot. Flex your back foot. Reach your right fingers high towards the sky. Stack. Press out through your back heel. Flex your foot. The other flex. The other flex. The other flex. Yeah. Like flex, flex, flex. Press into my hand. Press, press. Straight leg. You're fine. You're fine, darling. Reach your right hand high towards the sky. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. Now join both feet on the mat and come to stand. We are all good. Okay, now we got to switch sides. Strap goes under the left toe ball mound of your foot. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Hug your left knee into your chest. Set your drishti. Set your drishti. Kick your left foot towards the fireplace. Pull your left shoulder back into its socket. Extend your left leg out towards Nebraska. Extend your right arm towards the chakra wall. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. See your right thumb. Come back to center. Kick your foot towards the fireplace. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Reach. Airplane pose. Left leg comes straight back behind. Toes point straight down. Drop your left hip 2 to 3 inches. Lift your back leg 2 inches higher. Hands to heart center, half moon. Right hand down to the earth or to a brick. Stack your top hip. Flex your top foot. Radiate out your left fingers towards the sky. Maybe you see the ceiling right up above you. Join both feet on the mat and come to stand. Take the strap and loop it around your right ankle loosely. Loosely around your right ankle. Set your drishti. Find your spot. Root your left foot into the earth. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Bend your right knee. Take the strap in both hands behind your head and press your fist to where the ceiling meets the wall. Wake up your back toes. Are your toes alive or are they just hanging out? Wake up your back toes and kick them towards the sky. Pull in, drop your right hip and press out. Pull in and press out. One more pulling in, pressing out with control. Switch sides. Switch sides. Right toes root down into the mat. Drishti is set, left knee is bent. Fist to where the wall meets the ceiling. Drop your left hip. Wake up your back toes, kick them towards the sky. Pull in and press out. Pull in and press out. One more pull in, press out with control. Come back to standing. Second set. Dancer's pose, second set. Now the invitation is to find where you fall out of dancer's pose. So less control, more exploration, more curiosity. Kick your right toes towards the sky and find where you begin to wobble. Find where you begin to lose your balance. And once you have fallen out of dancer's pose, switch sides. Yeah. Once you've fallen out, switch sides. Soft knee, standing leg, soft knee. And come back to standing. Set the strap off to the side. Set up for tree pose. We're even with dancer, right? I always forget one. Okay, good. So tree pose, left foot roots into the earth, right foot rooted into your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Your right knee that's bent, energetically send it towards the back of your mat as you press foot into leg, leg into foot, get tall. Spread your branches when you're ready. Trace a line across the ceiling. See the ceiling right up above where you are. Lift your breastbone towards the sky. And here, look for where you can fall out of tree. Look where you can fall out of tree. Hands to heart center. Join both feet on the mat. Yeah, probably me. Switch sides. Switch sides. Equal pressure, foot into leg, leg into foot. Bent knee, press it towards the back of your mat. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, shoulder blades pull together. Shift your gaze. Close one eye, close both eyes. Maybe for a hot second, see what happens. Bring your hands to heart center. Join both feet on the mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Make your way to the top of your mat. Extended mountain, root down, rise up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, take a breath in. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, press all of your toes down, lift your thighs, lift your knees, soften your elbows. Downward facing dog. Right side, warrior one. Giant step, root down, rise up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Reach your fingers, find that brick, stack your triangle. Place your fingers on the brick, either inside your right ankle or outside your right ankle, yogi's choice. One breath here, breathe in, breathe out. Left fingers bring you up to standing. Pivot both toes to face Nebraska. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Bring your head down to the earth. Take a really wide stance. Walk your feet out wider than you think you can, than you think you should. Walk your fingers back in line with your toes. Maybe you turn them around and crawl them towards the chakra wall. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Let it go. Walk your fingers out underneath your shoulders. Breathe in, halfway lift. Toe heel your feet in a little bit, press down, come to stand. Pivot your right toes to face the fireplace. Left foot about halfway up your mat. Short stance, wide stance. Press down through both heels. Squeeze inner thighs in, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Now as you squeeze into center, send the crown of your head towards the fireplace. Get long through your spine. Frame your right foot with your fingers. Place your fingers on bricks. Send your nose towards your right pinky toe. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Engage your left hamstring by pressing down through your left heel. Big breath in. Twisting triangle. Right fingers reach for the sky. Left fingers stay right where they are. Press down through your left heel and twist, twist, twist. Take a breath in here at the top. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, pull your heart through, take in some goodness. Downward facing dog, get rid of something. Step your left foot forward, warrior one. Big step. Root down, rise up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse your warrior, breathe in. Straighten your front leg for triangle. Left fingers come down to the earth, to the brick. Stack your shoulders, soften your knees. Soften your knees. Do you put yourself in a cage in your Trikonasana pose, because that's how you've always done it. Get into the muscles of your body. Spark your right hand. Is it alive? Where is your right pinky finger? What is it doing? Can you hug its skin to its muscle, to its bone of your right pinky finger? Right hand brings you up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the chakra wall. Clasp your hands at the small of your back. Side facing wide angle forward fold with the bind. Press your fist towards the sky, but keep your elbows soft. Keep your knees soft. Root down through the pinky toe edges of both feet. So imagine you had like a little cupcake in the inner arch of each foot. Root down through the pinky toe edge. Create a mouse house, a cupcake storage spot. You can see it happen when you activate your pinky toe edges of your feet. You can see your arches pop. Breathe. Breathe. Slowly come back up to standing. Pivot left toes to the fireplace. Set up for pyramid pose, left side. Short stance, wide stance. And bring this foot a little bit wider. Like hips are like headlights facing the fireplace. Yeah, short stance, wide stance. Yeah, hinge at the hips with a long spine. Drape over your left thigh, framing your front foot with your fingers. Press down through your back heel. Breathe. Twisting triangle, right hand sticks, left fingers reach for the sky. Squeeze inner thighs in. Pull your hips back, your head towards the fireplace. Twist, twist, twist. Take a big breath right here. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, press the earth away. Downward facing dog, hips high. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shift your weight forward into a high plank, lower down to low plank. Press the earth away to high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. One more, back to high, lower down, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back by your sides, place one ear on the mat. Pick an ear, a favorite ear. Press your pubic bone into the earth, make contact. On your next in-breath, fly, hands, heart, feet, rise up. Strong back body, strong back body. Squeeze into center line, soften your forehead, stay high. Take another breath in, fly 2 inches higher. Stay here, let your breath go. One more big breath in. Flex your feet as you exhale, 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 lower all the way down. Breath in. Let it go. Locust pose, second set, Shalavasana. Rise up, squeeze in. Stay here, let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher, breathe. Stay, let your breath go. One more big breath right here, rise up. Flex your feet as you lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Flex your feet. Flex your feet. Kick your feet into your hands. Pull back on your feet with your hands. Rise up. 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. With control, release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Take a breath in. Let it go. Number 2, floor bow number 2. Grab your feet, grab your ankles, squeeze into center, and maybe you rock your floor bow all the way over to the right-hand side, all the way over to your right. Keep kicking your feet into your hands. Come back to center. Get the left side. Rock all the way over to the left. Come back to center. Release your floor bow windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Breath in, breath out. Downward facing dog. And then come down to your knees and set right up for camel pose. So toes tucked or untucked, whichever you do, do the opposite. Bring your hands to the small of your back, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Lift your heart towards the sky, soften your throat, keep pressing your hips forward. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of camel pose, untuck your toes, sit back in your heels. Take a breath in, let it go, and then set up a second one, camel pose. Toes tucked or untucked. Press your hips forward, lift your heart towards the sky. Can you soften your forehead, soften your throat? Reach back, grab one heel, grab the other if you've got one. Lift your heart, soften. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of camel and tuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Take a breath in, let it go. Make your way onto your back and set up for bridge pose. Knees bent, heels just where you can touch them with your middle finger. Feet and knees, hips width distance apart. And if you know bridge, come right into it. Root down through your heels. Press your fist into the earth. Lift your hips high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. Bridge number 2 or wheel if that's in your practice. Hands by your ears. Press down, straighten your arms, press down through your heels, rise up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And again, yogis, rise up. Number 3, bridge or wheel. It's your Tuesday. What do you want to have accomplished here on your mat? Bridge or wheel? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. Last one right here, bridge or wheel. Rise up. Rise up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees be wide. And touch in. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Feel your breath. Feel your magic. This is all you. This is all you right here. The energy level that you're feeling, the breath pace that you're detecting with your fingers. You can feel your lungs rise and fall. You made that possible. You made that happen. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes. Open up. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone for some extra cushion. Flex your feet, press up through your heels. Lower your right leg down to 2 inches up off the earth. Flex your feet. Scissor legs. 20, 19, 18 with control. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up. Lower your legs down 30 degrees. Take a breath. Then another 30. Take a breath. 2 inches up off the earth. Look up, see your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs back up. Flex your feet. 30. Then another 30. 2 inches, see your toes and kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up. Lower down. 30. Take a breath. Then another 30. 2 inches and kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take your brick in your hands. Just take your brick in your hands. Just do the thing. Come up to a high boat. Place the brick on your shins. Imagine the string from your breastbone is going to where the wall meets the ceiling. Take the brick, twist to the right. Come back to center. Keep flexing your feet. Twist to the left. Come back to center. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Twist to the left. Come back to center. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Twist to the left. Low boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full body stretch. Breathe. Yeah, take a breath in. Let it go. Stack your knees over your hips. Place your palms on your thighs. Press the natural curve of your spine. Press it into the earth. So pull your belly button to your spine. Flatten your belly. Flatten your back out on the mat. Press your hands into your thighs. Press your thighs back into your hands. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 12, 8, 4. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. Downward facing dog. Rock and roll. Get yourself upside down, downward facing dog. Extend your right leg strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. Stack your front toe bones. Stack your big toe on top of your pinky toe. So like the knife's edge of your foot at the front of your mat. So stack your front toe bones. Stack these front toe bones. Can you bring your right foot up so that your big toe is stacked on top of your pinky toe? Yeah. Maybe that means you take a couple of bricks underneath your right buttock. And when you're ready, make your way forward into sleeping pigeon. Recline pigeon, flex both feet. Press your right elbow into your right thigh and flex both feet. Walk your fingertips back up onto your mat. Downward facing dog. Extend your left leg long and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, left knee to left wrist. Opposite side. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Take a downward facing dog. Take some hip circles, take some knee circles. And then come down to your knees and roll over onto your back and take in a full body stretch. Any last movements that you would like to take before you settle into your final pose? Maybe take a happy baby, maybe take a supine twist, whatever's calling to you. I have a few moments left. And then once you've made your final last movements, spread your feet out wide on your mat. Get big. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Yeah, receive. Palms up to receive the gift of the work that you just did. And let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Taking a giant breath. Hold it at the top. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make a face, make some noise, let it go. Again, breathe in all the way to the top. Hold your breath. Lion's breath, let it go. One more time, breathe in. Release. Roll to your favorite side and cradle your head in your arms and pause. Pause. Take a mental snapshot of this moment right here. this moment. Notice all the points of contact between you and the earth. Notice any body sensations, how your fingers feel, how your hands feel. Do a full body scan from the top of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Make a list of 3 things that you are grateful for. And say something kind to yourself. And send a burst of love out into the universe. Slowly press yourself up to a seated position at the top of your mat. Eyes closed, hands at heart center. Press your thumbs into your breastbone, sit tall. Honor yourself for you taking this time for you coming to your mat, for doing this work. I am a stand in support of your growth, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, through the critical observation skills that we gain on our mat. We are able to make all things possible off our mat. We'll close with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center and touch in. Together we bow. Namaste. Namaste. Give yourself a hand, yogis.